Welcome back to Daily DeFi. Today is May 30th of 2021, Sunday. Today we'll be going over Dodo, Origin Protocol, Terra Luna, top 5 cryptos to be watching this week, and a UK bank with some crypto disputes. We've seen this a lot. This trend has only increased, when we're kind of merging the centralized finance space with this decentralized finance space. There's gonna be these issues popping up, so we'll talk about all that and more. But first, let's kick things off here with Defi Pulse. I did want to say, go check out yesterday's Daily DeFi, because what I did was kind of covered Defi Llama and contrasted that with Defi Pulse, just because we use this every single day in this series, so it's best to kind of optimize the tool. I've considered shifting to Defi Llama, but let me know in the comments if there's one out of the two tools you really enjoy over the other. So the total value locked in is 60.14 billion. Aave dominance. Aave is at the top. Maker was at the top earlier. Compound was earlier. It's interesting how all this has changed throughout tracking this. But at one point Compound was that number one spot, and now it's Aave. And DeFi Pulse Index is up about 12% at 363.98. If we're moving on to the daily non-fungible token volume, we are sitting at around $1.5 million in daily volume, up about 46%. CryptoPunk's really holding that top spot. And then, as we typically see, the Sandbox Land is the next project after that. So moving on, the first article from Decrypt. So a United Kingdom bank, Starling, bans crypto exchange deposits due to suspected financial crime. Starling told Decrypt it had barred deposits to cryptocurrency exchanges while it deals with high levels of suspected financial crime. Starling, a UK digital bank, has barred its customers from sending money to cryptocurrency exchanges. Withdrawals aren't affected. Other UK banks continue to allow deposits. Okay, this is very important. Seeing these different kind of really in the micro, this is a great example of, okay, what's going on when you merge this space where it's like these banks have all this regulatory risk, they have all these different things they have to keep into account, they have a lot of bloat due to bureaucracy, and then you compare that with something like decentralized finance where it's, there is no middleman. You don't have to have this trust factor. You can actually verify that things are going to happen on the blockchain. I think that's one of the most important things to see, as we shift, is these banks are kind of just going to be exposed. It's not going to be really even competing directly DeFi with CeFi. It's going to be, okay, people are going to realize the benefits you can have in the decentralized finance ecosystem, no matter how old you are, where you're from, or what religion you are, what your name is. None of those things matter. You can start a wallet. You can have your private key. You can own the private key. You can travel anywhere in the world and access your crypto. Doesn't matter if you have a phone with you, as long as you have internet connection. You can access your private key, your wallet, and you're good to go. But then you contrast that with, okay, what if you had a bank account at this UK bank account? Well, it's a fractional reserve bank, so you're going to have all that risk there, okay? So next, from CoinTelegraph, top 5 cryptocurrencies to watch. They're saying, these are good ones to watch the macro. I'm personally looking at kind of lower market cap projects, because I don't watch these to necessarily explode. I watch these so I can get a great averaged in position for long term, because I'm not looking really for that many short term flips, to be quite honest. But Matic, EOS, XMR, and Aave could rally higher over the coming days if Bitcoin price can sustain within the $30,000 to $33,000 support zone. Okay, interesting. So Bitcoin is struggling to sustain any price level during the current pullback, indicating a lack of demand at higher levels. Does this mean that the bull trend is over and the institutional investors are abandoning the crypto markets? No, it's the other way around. Glassnode's weekly newsletter pointed out that the Grayscale Bitcoin Trust GBTC premium is rising, suggesting that institutional investors are accumulating at lower levels. GBTC is not alone. Another popular vehicle for institutional investors, the Canadian Purpose Bitcoin Exchange Traded Fund, ETF, has also witnessed strong capital inflows. According to analysts at Glassnode, this shows early signs of renewal institution interest. So this is always important to take that in mind. So again, I'll link Cointelegraph down below, and you can take a look at this article. I'm not a big fan of EOS. XMR is okay. Aave's, yep. I mean, besides that, it's, I think, pretty obvious, those picks. But if we look here in the top decentralized finance projects, we're going to dig into a bit more Tera, Origin, and Dodo, because they're doing very, very well in the 24-hour time frames. I've done a deep dive video into each of these projects, so I hope you understand what each of them are doing. Dodo with Binance, Terra Luna here kind of with their own blockchain ecosystem. So Luna is at $6.40, up about 20%. It fell from those highs there. It kind of was in that descending wedge, and then it really broke down, and it's kind of at this similar support level. It found somewhat of a support. I've said before, really what I think is just going to happen in this market is we're going to just be moving sideways, mostly in this symmetrical triangle, just consolidating, and then we'll either have a further breakdown where maybe we will fall to these levels, because you can see this pattern is similar in all these, right? They're correlated for the most part. Look at the price pattern. It's not exact, but then look at Dodo. Yeah, okay. So keep these things in mind, guys. I mean, Dodo is at an interesting position right now. If you're looking to get a better averaged in position, go watch my global investment framework video talking about the tiered investment approach, basically being able to average into a quality project that you identify you've done your own research on. Go watch that video as well, how to look at things from fundamental, technical, sentimental, and on-chain analysis. So that's basically it for this one. Again, you can check out Defi Llama. Go watch yesterday's Daily Defi. That's all for this one. If you enjoyed it, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, hit the notification bell to stay up to date. Let me know in the comments which one you'd rather see, Defi Pulse or Defi Llama, which one you prefer, as well as any other projects you have questions on. Let me know down below in the comments. Just to recap, like, subscribe, button all, invest global, and until next time.